Alrighty, welcome back to another trade recap. Today is Monday, April 6th. And today I ended up taking 3 trades. I ended up taking 2 L's and 1 W. Honestly, a pretty, not low quality, but just not great execution by me. I did end up making $355.04 across my 3 accounts. So nothing crazy. But yeah, not the greatest execution by me. Am I fine with taking the trades? Yes. The only thing is my stop loss on the first 2 trades that I ended up taking was just in a scuffed spot, and ended up getting stopped out anyway. So kind of want to run through what my bias was coming into market open, what I wanted to see, what actually ended up happening. So if we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, right? Last night when market opened and this morning in pre-market, we ended up coming up, gapping down and tapping this 4-hour fair value gap after we obviously ran these 4-hour bearish inefficiencies. So obviously we are bullish, right? We are bullish towards all these generated highs up here. We are bullish. We want to go take these highs, right? And then on the daily, we have ran these inefficiencies. So what did I want to see coming into market open? Well, what I wanted to see was I wanted to see this low get taken, because at that point in time, it was 729 when we ended up taking it. I wanted to see this low get taken and then look to target a long towards buy side, right? That is what I wanted to see coming into market open. Now, let's roll back over to MNQ and what actually ended up happening. So obviously, like I said prior, at 729, we ended up taking this low in the pre-market. Now, when we ended up taking this low, what did I want to see? I just wanted to see this change get closed above and this fair value gap get ran through. We ended up doing so. However, this was just such bad RR that I'm not taking something like this. You know what I mean? Not taking something like this. And we ended up coming up, taking this high, and continuing higher. So, right here, hold on, let me read. So, once we ended up taking this internal high, we end up opening this 1-minute bullish for value gap. Now, I want to see what we want to do here, because we definitely could run this, get below this change, and go target London. Because, again, midnight open, where's midnight open also? It's at this low right here, right? So, we could rebalance to midnight open, we could rebalance to London. I don't know what we want to do right now, right? But this 1-minute bullish for value gap is going to tell me a lot. Once we respected this 1-minute bullish for value gap, got above this down close candle and had really good displacement, I wanted to see a move higher towards buy side. What ended up happening? Ended up getting stopped out pretty quickly here, just a little 1-to-1. Again, I could have had my stop down here, which I would have been much more confident in, right? And then I just target a 1-to-1 a little past that high, and hopefully, it hits and I go break even here. But I just targeted a 1-to-1. My stop was in a little scuffed spot, and that's why I said earlier in the video that my execution was just not great today. Not a great day of execution. Ended up, up on the day, obviously. But this is a trade that I am fine with taking, right? We ended up taking these relative equal highs, right? But I wanted to see the market continue higher towards the main draw on liquidity, right? Is buy side. We ended up having really good displacement and delivery, got above that down close candle. I want to see this continue, just take a little continuation trade. And it ended up not playing out. So I'm fine with taking this, but again, just my execution on it was just a little poor. So what do we end up doing after that? We end up closing below this 1-minute change, as well as getting below this 1-minute bullish for value gap. Now, at this point in time, when we do that, I want to see this continue towards London low now, right? We end up having really good displacement. We're looking like we might have that 5-minute change right here, right? So I enter short again with just a 1-to-1 tight stop and end up getting topped out pretty quickly there, right? Right here. So end up getting stopped out pretty quickly there. And again, we end up closing above this 1-minute bearish for value gap, and this was my last trade of the day. Right here, I ended up putting my stop a little below this 1-minute bullish fair value gap, really, really tight stop, a confident place where I have my stop loss. And I ended up, when we ended up taking this high, ended up taking a couple cons off here, moved my stop to break even, and TP ended up getting hit right here, right? So those were the 3 trades that I ended up taking. Again, not the greatest execution, and really didn't trade my best, that's for sure. Didn't trade my best, didn't really have a good idea of where the market was going, and just not my best trading day for sure. So going into the rest of the week, I really just want to focus on actually, having better execution and how I've been trading the past couple weeks. I've had really good execution. I've made more money than I've ever made in my life, and that's how I want to get back to. Today was not, even though I'm up, just not a great day of execution, not trades that I'm really happy with taking. But we live and we learn. We learn from this, we journal it, and we move on. So these were the 3 trades that I ended up taking. Again, I'm up around $350 across all 3 of my funded accounts. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. If you guys are still trading, get off the charts, stay safe. Trump speaks at 1 o'clock. Just get off the charts, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will catch you in the next one.